It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Giancarlo Stanton, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
At the plate, Ivan Jimenez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
At the plate, Ken Rowell. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He does so many things for this club, but the one category that jumps out when you look at stats this year, he leads the American League in runs scored. When you do that, you're doing some very special things for your team.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Powell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in now, Jed Lowry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jed Lowry.
And that one just missed outside. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So stepping in, Boog Powell. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Two 2-1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Three and one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. 2 gone. Brandon Drury will bat next. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Joyce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Matt Joyce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Chapman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line towards center field. Jimenez is right there, 1 down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So now it's Mark Canha. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
And that brings up Chad Pinder
Batting ninth.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Stepping in, Jed Lowry, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Pinder over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Is taken for ball two. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The 2-2. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So coming to the plate, Ivan Jimenez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Ken Rowell, rounded down the third baseline, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5, and we are tied 2-2. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Boog Powell.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another 2-2 offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan.
Next up for the A's, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jimenez has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Higashioka is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Powell patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and grounds it to short. Lowry on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Davis, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So digging in now, Matt Joyce. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Designated hitter, Mark Hanna.
So now it's Mark Hanna, and they're runners at the corners now.
Yeah, now that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Wind up and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Lucroy has it. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell not happy back there. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Two-two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Powell is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Softly hit out to short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Ready once again, Ivan Jimenez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Drury on second. Jimenez at first. 2 out in the inning. Pitch popped up. Olsen has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Yanks strand a pair. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Now here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A ball and a strike now. Runner at first here with 1 away in the 2-2 ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
On the ground to the left side. Drury gloves it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ken Rowell.
Designated hitter, Ken Rowell.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 3-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Powell racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Skied into very shallow right. Joyce is there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken there by Lowry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon.
Into the box, Brendan Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown, and we are tied 2-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Hanna. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Mark.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced foul off to the left. It's strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Boog Powell. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low for ball 1. Ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The A's strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jarrell Cotton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ivan Jimenez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out for short. Pinder is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Ken Rowell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a double play victim last time around.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Dylan Betances will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Dylan Betances.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Fouled off. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jimenez going back. Gone! And that two-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
The left fielder, number 2, Red.
Here's Chris Davis now. Popped him up. Higashioka shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Now batting, Matt Joyce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Drury in foul ground, but no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Joyce is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The chance is set. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-2 Oakland. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the A's will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jarrell Cotton wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.